The Unhealed Soul, A Journey Back to Wholeness. Maya had always been a kind-hearted soul, but beneath her gentle demeanor lay a pain she could never quite name. As a child, she had endured abuse, a secret she buried deep within herself. The trauma shattered her sense of self, leaving her confused and disconnected from her identity. As she grew older, Maya struggled with her sexuality, feeling torn between the natural design of God and the chaos of her unhealed wounds. Maya married Daniel, a man who loved her deeply but could sense the walls she had built around her heart. Their marriage was good on the surface, but Maya carried a heaviness that neither of them could understand. One night, after a heated argument, Maya broke down and confessed her struggles with her identity. Daniel, though hurt, tried to support her, but the weight of her unhealed trauma began to strain their relationship. Instead of facing the pain head-on, Maya made a choice that would change everything. She left Daniel, convinced that she needed to explore her identity. She fell into a lifestyle that seemed to offer freedom but was, in reality, a trap. Maya began engaging in same-sex relationships, swinging to the wrong side of the plate, as some would say. She thought she was finding herself, but in truth, she was running from the broken pieces of her soul. Unbeknownst to Maya, the devil had a plan. The enemy sought to destroy Maya's bloodline, to ensure that the generational blessings meant for her would never come to pass. Maya's choices were not just about her, they were part of a larger spiritual battle. The devil whispered lies, telling Maya that she was beyond redemption, that her pain defined her, and that she could never return to the life God intended. But God had other plans. One night, after years of living in confusion and emptiness, Maya hit rock bottom. She sat alone in her apartment, surrounded by the echoes of her choices, and finally allowed herself to feel the pain she had been running from. She cried out to God, begging for clarity and healing. That night, Maya began her dark night of the soul. The journey was not easy. Maya had to confront the abuse she had endured, the trauma that had shaped her decisions, and the lies she had believed about herself. She sought therapy, joined a support group, and immersed herself in prayer and scripture. Slowly but surely, the walls around her heart began to crumble. As Maya healed, she began to see her past relationships in a new light. She realized that her same-sex attractions were not her true identity, but rather a response to her unhealed wounds. She forgave herself for the choices she had made and began to rebuild her life. Maya reached out to Daniel, not to rekindle their marriage, but to apologize and seek closure. Daniel, who had also been on his own healing journey, forgave her. Their conversation was a turning point for Maya, a moment of clarity and redemption. Maya decided to live a life aligned with God's design, not out of fear or obligation, but out of a deep understanding of who she was and who she was meant to be. She became an advocate for healing, sharing her story to help others who were struggling with similar battles. In the end, Maya realized that her journey was not just about sexuality or identity, it was about wholeness. God had created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, and Maya understood that this design was rooted in love and purpose. By facing her pain and embracing healing, Maya reclaimed her true identity and stepped into the light of God's plan for her life.